I don't know about this. Last time I did a Tramps movie on the show, I had an entire country angry at me for not understanding the comedic genius of the Tramps, which is absolutely ridiculous. I completely understand the Tramps. Disco Inferno is one of the quintessential hits of the disco era. I just think that they shouldn't have made a Star Wars spoof. But 2 years before the gang traveled to Tatooine, and nowhere else, they encountered a race of Brazilian people in ape masks. I can't get too mad at the movie. It's bound to be more exciting than Battle for the Planet of the Apes. You thought I was gonna insult Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes there, didn't ya? I fooled you. But still, this is also bound to be better than Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. For those unaware, the Tramps were a Brazilian comedy troupe, also known as, Os Tramps, known for their successful work on television, as well as a series of comedic spoofs. And hey, there's a Planet of the Apes movie in theaters now, so let's talk about their Apes film. I see the word anal in the title, so I'm guessing this is yet another movie I'm watching where someone gets butt-fucked. It turns out it wasn't a disease that wiped out the humans, but a disco dancing revolution. I think this is what anti-disco DJs Steve Dahl and Gary Meyer warned us about. They're still dorks. Oh no, and worse yet, their tent fell over! At least they remembered their 3D glasses for my Friday the 13th 3D review. According to this, people can turn from man to ape at the drop of a hat. It makes for hilarious sex pranks right before your partner is about to come. Here we're introduced to our heroes, Condi and Alex. It saves a lot of time and money when you combine Brazilian Planet of the Apes and Brazilian side hackers into one movie. And here's Tramps member Mussum playing a guard. Somehow I knew the Tramps' demise would come from being hit by a special bus. This is just like that scene from Apes when James Franciscus tried catching up to Charlton Heston at the box office. You know, if you guys try summoning yakety sax, it's not gonna happen. It's gotta come naturally.
Alô, sim, que tá falando? É o Azevedo, guarda Azevedo, 33.333.04.
And now he's ruining Montel Williams' vacation. What a prick! Come on guys, maybe if we drive faster, we'll run into a story around here somewhere. I guess we're in the water now, out of nowhere. Sure, anything can turn into a water jet if you just fart really hard. I don't even know if that's supposed to be a shark or if this is Brazilian Yellow Submarine. This is the first time I've seen someone tame the dreaded bacalhau and it wasn't fake Josh Hadley. At least the thing died with a smile on its face. You know what this scene was missing? Ian Ziering pulling Condi out of the fish with a chainsaw.
O tubarão tá aqui. O tubarão raptou o bandido raptou, sei lá.
Okay, the gist as far as I know is that Condi and Alex are mistaken for jewel thieves after being pushed into their car, and then the whole town assumes that they're jewel thieves. The Tramps are a lot different than the Beatles. When these guys get mobbed, they beat the shit out of their fans. Over in Brazil, riots make use of egg fighting, while on Halloween they throw pies at people's houses. This is simultaneously the weirdest and tamest group shower scene I've ever witnessed. And every car wash comes with a free chicken. Why do these movies always start out with the Tramps being chased and then causing them to end up in other movies? One day maybe they'll get chased by a group of bootleg film smugglers and end up in a Serbian film. Wait a minute. Troupe of performers, hot air balloon. This is Brazilian Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I can't wait to see them end the Acre War by singing Maxwell's Silver Hammer. And if you want to continue the movie, you might not want to spray the cameraman. And there they go, off to Frankenstein Island.
Vixe Maria, eu tô em cima do Cristo.
I don't know who this guy is, but the dude in the background is waiting to take his order. At least now I know what the Brazilian word for juicy is. This is sort of like Around the World in 80 Days, only when the tramps are involved, it feels like 80 years. Ah, good. They've delivered the next few pages of the script. And now they're spoofing Insidious? What the hell, movie? Unfortunately, tragedy strikes when their balloon is pulled down by foggy ghost pirates. I guess they've crashed on another planet? I don't know. It only looks like they traveled a few miles. Plus, they never went to space. This must be Nova, I take it. Or, as she's probably known here, Cassio. FYI, Brazilian McClintock doesn't have nearly as impressive of a mudslide. And just what I wanted to see all my life. The tramps getting the fruit shits. Wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? No one told me that Brazilian Planet of the Apes was gonna rip off Planet of the Apes. Poor girl. It was either do this film or get ripped in half in an Umberto Lenzi film. Looks like they got a good start building their Wicker Man. Too bad they've already given the twist away. I'm sure these apes will be as easy to understand as anyone else.
É verdade que vocês vieram de outro planeta? O que é balão?
Balão! Olha!
This is the part where their captors make them perform Brazilian Simple Jack in front of an audience.
Fugir daqui é fácil, achar o balão é que é difícil.
Então pode deixar comigo que eu vou resolver problemas.
Good thing for them that they know monkeys like to eat their own poop, so he's gift wrapping them a dog turd. Well, this one's one-upped Brazilian Star Wars already. It's made me laugh. And here's an O face that not even the lady from Keep Up the Lust E.T. could be talked into fucking. I think they ran out of masks and just put a stocking over this guy's head. The tramps should fit right in at the Apes Comedy Club, though.
Costumes e da nossa cultura. Concordam?
And don't eat that brown thing that the apes give you. Nothing good can come from that. Yikes, not only are they apes, but they're also grand wizards. Fun fact, that's what Brazilian erections actually sound like. That's why this girl looked so scared. E.T.'s penis wasn't making any sound. Maybe they can escape when the lady apes are busy doing each other's hair. Even the parrot is too embarrassed to mimic this dialogue. By the way, this sure seemed like a lot of effort just to put a mask on someone.
A gente podia subir um em cima do ombro do outro. Agora a gente precisa de homem forte.
Wow, Earth has a son just like Earth. Let's see, where are those bastard actors? Oh, there they are. Don't worry, no one will see them on this giant rock. And worse yet, the entryway into the secret lair isn't even digital. The apes follow the boys inside, but they must have an extreme hatred for ghost tents, so they leave. Hey, that wasn't really a ghost tent. Look at all this free shit they find. Maybe one of them will blow up the entire planet after Nova gets shot. Let's see if this note explains everything.
Manda esses objetos para o espaço como testemunha da nossa sociedade de consumo. Terra, ano 2000.
What else do they got?
Ventileteiro.
Pra quê?
Pra fazer frescuras.
And now he's almost done counting all the peanuts he got for making the movie. But they finally figured out a way to turn Alex back into human form. That's weird. I wasn't expecting anything slapsticky to happen. Condi has had possession of the jewels the entire time, and unless they taste like bananas, they are completely of no use here. Crap, now that he's taken the one human woman, the others are gonna be stuck fucking these two. Maybe they could just get drunk at the big dance.
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Oh, Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Oh, poor Laura Gemser really wants to be in on this. Also, smooth. Being captured by the apes isn't too bad, it seems, so long as you can dance and have the power of a fan. They're so amazed by these electronics, but apparently they already had outlets. And someone's been keeping this fridge fully stocked. Whoever it was is going to be really mad when they find that someone has stolen it. We're just in time for the first Planet of the Apes roast. But no one can say anything bad about Candy, so they leave. Until...
Em nome da tribo você está destituído e eu assumo o legítimo poder. Vamos, prenda-no!
Well, the balloon is almost fixed, so they go back into space, I guess? Mussum holds them off by swatting them in the head like flies, but to be fair, they probably are covered in flies. Thank God this movie doesn't use any kind of lowbrow humor. Now that may have seemed like a fart joke, but it was actually an episode of Flaming Cornelius's Kitchen. I guess it has a happy ending. The fence gets away. Just kidding. There's still 20 minutes of this left. Maybe we're getting a climax where they're beaten to death instead of having it be changed to Caesar giving a speech about living in peace. Only way out now is some serious ape seduction.
Se você gosta de mim de verdade, eu quero me casar com você.
I know I've been doing this show a long time because 1, I'm expecting ape sex, and 2, that doesn't really shock me. But meanwhile, it is speech time.
A rainha está traindo as mais sagradas tradições. Está tentando acabar com a nossa sociedade. E eles estão tentando se comunicar com o planeta deles.
Mussum is about to find out what happens when he calls Alex Bubbles. Alright, get that product placement thrown in there. Next step, letting Honda know that they're a sponsor. They'll be thrilled! Damn lack of proper subtitles. I can't read that, so I'm guessing it's about oranges. And here comes the anal beads, just like the title suggested. These fires are totally unrelated. The film crew from Cannibal Holocaust did that on their own. I will say this, the movie one-ups Dawn of the Planet of the Apes in one regard. The human characters here technically aren't ridiculously bland, they're just ridiculous. Even the snake has more personality than Jason Clarke did. The big twist in the movie comes when the jewel thieves were on the balloon this entire time. They were gonna end with a shot of an ape head on Christ the Redeemer, but that was deemed too stupid. Unfortunately, Alex will have to live out his days as an ape.
Doido.
Just kidding. The tramps live in a world where anything can be cured by a silly sound effect. There goes my herpes. Now they can leave and it will all be over. Or they can start fighting. Or Candy can look for the jewels. Or this guy can show up. Or another fight can happen. For Christ's sake, just end! After Candy impresses with his sweet fighting skills, the boys fly to safety with the jewels safe in hand. So now they really are jewel thieves. Wait, dude, what the hell are you doing? You might want to catch some of those. If you were gonna just throw them away, why did you spend the whole movie getting yourself in danger trying to find them, you fucking idiots? Well, I can't think of anything else Planet of the Apes related that was more stupid than that.
Take your stinking paw off me, you damn dirty ape!
Well, yeah, okay, there's that.
Take your stinking hands off me, you damn dirty human!
Okay, well that one goes without saying. That's a scene from Ed! Now I must embrace myself for the angry letters I'm gonna get for making jokes at the expense of the tramps. Just know this, that my anger for the tramps all stems from my sheer disappointment that they never even attempted Brazilian Brazil. Oh sure, there's Brazilian Wizard of Oz, but you screwed up my opportunity to yell at the tramps for going with the love conquers all ending.
Maybe.